Good morning, everybody. Bill Cancel here, the host of the Boutique BC2 show. Happy Tuesday, everybody. We survived Monday, which is always a good thing to do. I hope everybody's enjoying this day today. Man, it is hot as holy hell out there. We're going to hit 100 today, 102 tomorrow. Definitely a day to be inside or at the beach because it's just nasty out, nasty out. So welcome to the morning report. Let's just dive right in and see what the latest news is regarding Donald Trump is. Lots to talk about. Number one, this is by Reuters. Trump reached U.S.-EU trade deal finalized. Trump reached framework trade agreement with the EU imposing 15% tariff on most European imports to the U.S. in exchange for hundreds of billions of EU energy purchases, investment, and arms deals. European leaders responded with mixed reactions. Some called it deeply imbalanced, others cautious yet relieved. I'm not a mathematician. But what I read this morning was that prior to this arrangement going in, the tariff on EU products was 1%. It's now going to 15%. Again, I'm not the sharpest tack in the box, but I do seem to recall that the number 15 is substantially higher than the number 1. Matter of fact, if I could do my math even better, 14 points higher. So we all know what that means, right? We're going to pay more for EU products. 15% more versus 1% more. But hey, we're making America great again. And there's going to be something else we're going to talk about this regarding this as well, too. So just hang on for a second. Number two, The Guardian and CBS News wrap-up of Scotland visit. Trump concluded his 5-day trip to Scotland by opening a new golf course named after his mother. The trip prioritized promoting his business interests, blending personal branding with presidential travel, which is a no-no legally. Scottish officials and commentators criticized taxpayer-funded security costs and the ethics of using the presidency for private ventures. It's an ego trip. That's all it was. It was an ego trip. Now being reported by Reuters and ABC News, new 10-day deadline for Russia. Speaking in Turnberry, Trump imposed a 10 to 12-day ultimatum for Russia to make progress ending the war in Ukraine, threatening sanctions if no significant actions occurs. The Kremlin has not publicly responded, while Ukrainian officials welcomed the increased pressure. First, it was 50, which we all know was a joke. Now it's 10 to 12 days, which, again, let me reiterate, is a joke. Mark the day wherever 12 days is, and nothing will come from this. He will do nothing. This is just a failed threat as everything else he does. Remember before I said, let's hang on for a second about the tariffs and the EU? Let's now you'll see why. This is reported by Reuters. German business retreating amid tariff fallout. A new IFO Institute survey reveals that almost 30% of German companies have postponed U.S. investment and 15% have canceled plans, citing uncertainty over Trump's tariff policies. Over 60% of firms report negative effects, with mechanical engineering and metal production severely impacted. That's by Reuters. Last I checked, and again, I'm not a smart man, but the last I checked, Germany is in the EU. What trade deal? Last one, this is by The Sun. Intense security and protests in Scotland. Scotland's authorities deployed a £5 million security operation, including road closures, beach lockdowns, snipers, and thousands of police ahead of Trump's stay at Turnberry and Meany Estate. Protests erupted. One person arrested for displaying an offensive sign. Local residents criticized loss of access to public amenities in Balmedia County Park. I don't know if I want to say it fills my heart with warmth, but it kind of does that when the president of the United States goes to another country and is despised by their people as much as we despise him here. The sad thing is that he still thinks he's God's greatest gift since, white bread. Interesting. So that's the morning report. I hope you got some interesting stuff about that. Busy day today. Coming up next is the Truth Test Tuesday show. Everybody likes that one. That'll be coming back on in a few minutes. And then we have some guest spots this afternoon. Yul R. Espinosa from Blue Sky has again graciously agreed to come back onto the show. So he will be back at 11. Yul is phenomenal. If you're not following Yul on Blue Sky, check that because he's one of the hardest working people on Blue Sky. And then I have a TikTok sensation coming on named Tomasito, who'll be on this afternoon at 1 o'clock. I've been following Thomas for a long time. He speaks truth to volume. He's got a really creative way of telling his story on TikTok. So looking forward to meeting him on air and having a great conversation. So everybody have a great morning. We'll catch up. We'll see you in a little bit. Bye.